to be in love and have someone love us back? I know, I wouldn't mind that. Skye, this is his 4th engagement. But only the first to get to the wedding day, so... They were silent for several minutes as they watched their staff scurry around putting finishing touches on the room, including replacing the wilting flowers. I just don't like seeing him get hurt. He's not going to get hurt, Skye softly replied. This is what he's always wanted. If anything, he's floating on a cloud of happiness right now. This is his day, and you need to be happy for him. Maybe. No maybes about it. Now, go and change out of that outfit, put on your gown, and let's do this. And with a small groan, Josie agreed and made her way out of the room and back to the bridal suite. Okay, another crisis averted. And she prayed it was the last. So far, it had been a fairly uneventful day. It seemed like everyone was on their best behavior today since Elliott was family. Everyone knew and loved him and were excited to be a part of his big day. Except Skye. Right now, she'd give anything to be anywhere else in the world. It was a good thing she was the one in charge today and could easily distract herself from having to stand there and watch the man she'd been in love with since she was 12 years old marry someone else. Yeah, today was definitely going to suck. When Josie had suggested them bringing in someone else to handle overseeing everything so Skye could be a guest, she shut it down fast. There was no way she could sit in a chair and watch Elliott and Tracy say their vows to promise to love each other and all that other crap without either standing up and speaking her piece or sitting there and losing her mind. Neither were great options, so playing the part of the too-busy-to-be-a-guest wedding planner was her role for the day. And she planned on spending a lot of time in the kitchen, or crying in the coat closet. Forcing herself to focus on the wedding as an event and not the people getting married, she made her way to the kitchen to check on everything there. As expected, it was controlled chaos. The catering staff was amazing, and their head chef Patricia was famous for her signature dishes. Skye knew she never had to worry about the menu when Patricia was in charge. With a smile and wave, she continued to walk around and check on progress. And back in the far corner of the kitchen was her other partner, Leanna, who was also their on-staff baker. If you're coming over to steal some frosting, I've already set a bowl aside for you over there, Leanna said without looking up from the cake she was decorating. Honestly, the woman worked magic with cakes of all shapes and sizes, and it never ceased to amaze her. Is it chocolate? This time, Leanna stopped and shot her a patient stare. Would I put anything else aside for you? You're right, sorry. And because it would be rude not to try it, Skye settled onto a stool in the corner with her bowl and let out a small sigh. You doing okay? Leanna asked as she went back to work on placing delicate sugar flowers on the cake. Of course. Why? The sigh, for starters. She placed another flower on the cake, an edible sunflower this time, before she straightened and turned around to face Skye. And the fact that this is Elliott's wedding? Leanna was the only person in the world who knew how Skye really felt, and it was good to have someone to talk to about it. I'm not loving it, she admitted. I thought I was okay with the whole thing. I mean, it's not like he's ever shown any interest in me at all, ever, so... She sighed again, and it was longer and louder. But now that the day is here, I just don't know what I'm going to do when I see him. Them. All of it. Leanna walked over and gave her a hug. I'm so sorry. I can't even imagine what you're feeling. When she pulled away, she grabbed one of the other stools and sat down beside her. I think once the ceremony starts, you should go. I can handle things. I've got a change of clothes with me, and I can walk around and make sure everything's under control. My assistants can handle setting up the cake and desserts. I can't ask you to do that. I'm a grown woman, and I've accepted the fact that Elliott is getting married. Yeah, but that doesn't mean you should have to stay and watch it happen. Seriously, Skye, don't torture yourself. If it were me, I would have called in sick or taken advantage of hiring someone else to oversee this event like Josie suggested. Maybe I'm just a glutton for punishment and figured by being here and seeing it all happen that I'd force myself to get over him.